Let's go to chapter 27, Set Free. Do you have your books? If you do, you're welcome to follow along. I promise to read every word. No one was there. It had been my imagination. But wait, there was something. Rubbed together like arms holding each other up. Friendship, they seemed to say, in the soft scrape of bark against bark. Love. Family. What do I do? I whispered. I want to save you too. I can save you. You don't have to die. The leaves began to fall, great green flakes swirling around my head. You cannot save us. You can only set us free. The end. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun to read that out loud, to see like people reacting, and it's just like the coolest thing. I write books that have magic in them. I love books that have magic. I love stories that have magic, and almost everything I write actually has some hint of magic in it. So my first book, The Sinister Sweetness of Splendid Academy, it was my first published book, not the first one I ever wrote. The original Grimm fairy tale transcriptions, the things that the Grimm brothers wrote down were actually really, really scary, this age. Now, this is me when I was just about your age, I think about fourth grade or so. And this is the year that I had a very special teacher. I had a teacher who hated me. I don't know why, and then Mrs. Crab would just say, Nikki, go read a book. And here's one of the most important parts about being an author. She never told me which book I had to read. I even read the encyclopedias, which were books that were like paper Google a long time ago. Was that after I'd been reading and reading and reading, I started writing things. I would read a book that Mrs. Crab would get in the library for me, a new one, because I'd read all the old ones, and I would start writing and kept writing year after year. And most of what I wrote was very, very bad. But then I had teachers who taught me to write boring things. This may happen to you, small ones, and I hate to tell you this, but if your teachers are trying to teach you to write boring things, listen to this, because what I did was I learned how to write the things, these essays, nonfiction, research papers, reports, and I got really good at it. At the end of high school, my teacher started giving me scholarship essays to write. And I was good at it because I practiced.
So Lily and Eliana wanted to know why you picked Hansel and Gretel. And so Amberly had a question about how did you come up with the characters' names? Where did they come from? Mason said, was it hard to make this book? And then Damien said, how hard was it to make this book? Christiana wanted to know, why did you decide to have a female main character?
Good question. I have never been asked that question. Okay.
Wanted to know, when did you write it and how long did it take?
So it takes years for books to be published once you get them out there.
Question. Easton says, what strategies did you use? Did you revise, edit?
You have to find one that was written so long ago that it is a fairy tale, a myth, a legend. Forest, and there's one other place where it takes place. It's more specifically than just a forest. Inside
the house.
In the house.
Maybe you don't want the bears and you could change it to another animal.
Oh, okay. So I would actually change the character from a bear to something else. Well, that's a great idea. So I hope that they're actually writing. the chat bar, and there's like so many. This is so exciting. Thank you to all of you who are asking me questions. All right, Miss Laura, I will see you later. Y'all have fun. Keep writing, okay?
Thank you so much.
I like your
This
book.
was amazing.
Bye.
I like your book.
Bye.
Bye. I like your book.